Well, Saddleback College, their fine arts and theater arts program, they always put on some great plays down there and musicals. And another one is coming up starting next week, The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. We have two of the leads from that show. And we welcome Gabby Jackson and Nola Muchow. Nice to meet both of you.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. It's great to have you on. Let me ask you a little bit about your backgrounds here. Obviously, you're students at Saddleback. Gabby, have you had a kind of a history of in high school and all of performing arts?
Yes, I do have a history of performing arts. I actually do a lot of both stage and screen work. I've been on a couple of TV shows, which is cool.
Really? Which ones?
Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23 on ABC.
I remember that one.
Yes, I was in a couple episodes of that, and I did some That's So Raven when I was younger.
Very good.
Yes, so I'm an actress.
there you are. A starving actress or an actress?
Starving a little bit, yes.
Or do you still live at home?
I live at home.
Okay,
yes,
there.
It's super
That's
fun.
the way to do it.
Exactly.
You may not be able to always do what you want, but you know what? You're not starving. So
exactly.
That's
There's always food.
And Nolan, what about you?
I actually played football all through high school, and then a little bit at Saddleback College. I was on the team, and then I had a back injury, and then I met Scott, the director, Scott Farthing, in a vocal class, and heard about the show and auditioned, and so I did one show in high school, Guys and Dolls.
Sure, know that one.
But I've been a singer for a long time.
So are you both local? Did you go to high school in this area?
Yes. I went to high school right down the street, actually, Laguna Hills High School.
Okay, and what about you?
Tesoro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so right in the area
Local.
here. And how long have you been going to Saddleback?
This is my second semester at Saddleback.
Oh, so you're a freshman?
Yes. No, I'm a sophomore, but I went
Okay.
to Santa Monica before.
Okay.
Which was a really cool school, but this is closer to home, and it was so nice to be able to be back and have all my friends around, which is cool.
They have a great theater program.
Absolutely.
At Saddleback. They
Absolutely.
really do.
Yeah.
And this is a famous play. It was made into, I know one movie. I think it's been made into a couple movies, starring Dolly Parton
Yes.
and Burt Reynolds.
That's right.
Yes, I remember that. And a little bit of background of the play itself, if people don't know.
Yeah, so obviously when you hear Whorehouse, you're like, oh, red flag.
The Chicken Ranch.
Yeah. But it's so much more than that. I think even the cast and the crew and everyone involved is kind of surprised of what it's turned into. There's been tears shed at rehearsal. It gets really deep into the girls at the Chicken Ranch is the house name.
Yeah.
Into their stories, and it's funny. It's really funny.
It isn't the basis of the play is that it's going to be the governor and the politicians who probably go there.
Yes.
We won't get into that, but then they're also probably the ones publicly saying, "Well, we got to shut this place down."
Of course,
right?
in any political situation, there's a lot of double talk.
Yeah.
In this show.
Really?
Definite double
Really?
talk.
Yes.
Exactly. But that's politics. That is what it is. And we say that a lot in the show is, how many politicians, and one of the lines is how many politicians have gotten into office by whooping up on us. So there's a lot of political double talk. There's a lot of backstabbing that doesn't need to be happening. And especially, I know the sheriff says a lot of things about his friends and things trying to shut down the Chicken Ranch because they have a reputation to uphold. And it's so much about the outward appearance of what the town should be and what the town, as opposed to what the town is. And the Chicken Ranch, which is an institution really in the town, is such a beautiful place. And it's not just where, because there's nothing dirty going on there, as one of the songs states, but it's so much more than that. It's a place for young women who are lost to get found again. And so many of the young women in that town have been, rehabilitated.
Yeah.
And it's so great to see that in the house.
So Nolan plays the sheriff, right?
The sheriff. That's right.
And are you the madam, so to speak?
Don't call her madam.
Well,
She's got more pride than
All
the U.S.
right.
Marines, okay?
Okay. She went right into it, didn't she?
They call me Miss Mona. And yes, I am the lady of the house. I my ladies are always well kept, and I have a lot to do with that because I pay the food and the rent and the utilities, all that sort of thing.
And it is a musical, so you both obviously, as you said, you sing. Obviously, you do as
Yes.
well.
Yes.
Do you two play instruments or anything? Or do you have? I knew you said you had a musical background. Do you as well?
I play a little bit of piano, a little bit of guitar here and there. It's spotty though, very spotty.
So you're going to stick
Yes.
to singing on stage.
Yes.
And the play runs, usually they run, what, about 2.5 hours, if I'm not correct?
I think this one's gonna run at just about 2. Just
Okay.
about 2.
So it's not real long. And I want to mention the dates on this. It's over 2 weekends. It's April 4th and 5th, and then the following weekend, the 10th, the 11th, and 12th. And also April 6th and 13th. Those 2 dates are at 2:30. You have a matinee. The
Yes.
other dates are at 7:30. So the best way that people can find out about this is go to the website saddleback.edu/arts, and I put the number down there as well. It sounds like just a great program there, because whenever I hear about, this is at the McKinney Theater, they have, just in general, Saddleback has a great reputation for fine arts and theater arts, don't they?
Absolutely, absolutely.
For sure.
It was so nice to see when I was going elsewhere. It was so nice to come down and see the last show that they did called Legally Blonde, which was gorgeous. The set did everything but spin around in circles. It was so beautiful, and to be able to be such a large part of the next show, the next gorgeous thing that's going to be on that stage, because Scott Farthing is a genius and nothing he does is going to be subpar ever. So to be a part of something that's going to be so beautiful, I'm super excited. I don't know about you.
No, absolutely. Yeah, no, I'm very excited.
Well, we haven't in the past, I don't know how long ago it was, probably about 5-6 years ago, we actually had a segment about whoever at the time was doing the art direction and building the sets down there. And they're quite remarkable. It really is, and a lot of effort goes into it. I know that the students that are in the theater arts program, the ones that are not on stage, are helping building those sets, and maybe you two are too, I don't know. You're strictly the stage people. You don't want to put a hammer in your hand.
You don't want a hammer in my hand.
All right. So once again, the best little whorehouse in Texas, down at Saddleback College, McKinney Theater. And the dates are April 4th and 5th at 7:30, the 6th at 2:30, then the April 10th, 11th, and 12th at 7:30, and then the 13th at 2:30. The prices are $15 and for general admission, $10 for students and seniors. And go to the website, saddleback.edu/arts. There's also a phone number there. That's where you're going to get all the information. You can buy tickets online. Gabby and Nolan, wonderful to have you on.
Thank you.
Sounds like a lot of fun, and it's a good fun play, isn't it?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Well, good luck to both of you in both your careers beyond
thank you so
Saddleback
Thank
here.
you. Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
we got how much time do we have? A couple minutes? All right, why don't you sit here? I'm going to tell everyone about the movie that we're going to be showing on Monday, Saving Mr. Banks. And